And welcome, everyone. We are finally here. It is the Australian Brawlball tournament, and today we are already starting off in the winners finals. It is 2 balls up against Protown, which already having a look at their games, their game plans. It's gonna be interesting. There seems to be a lot of Ditto picks at the moment. My name is that Jerry Boy. I'm joined with me by Errol. Errol, how are you doing today, my man?
Hello, I am doing great. I'm excited for hopefully a good Australian tournament in Brawlball, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, there's a lot of Ditto picks, a lot of Raxes, a lot of Hattoris, and it looks like we're gonna go into the first game already.
Yeah, we're gonna head in already. It's the only legends that are different from each other on this map at the moment is the Ada and the Orion, which are just 2 completely different sides of the box. Which it is a bit interesting, but we're underway. Ball is in the middle, and I'm gonna be interested to see how this goes out because 2 balls being they are in fact a Southeast Asian team, but they for some reason already have conceded beautiful clearance to start us off. But yeah, with 2 balls being an SEA team and them managing to sneak their way into the winners finals as is, has been an interesting choice as of far. At the moment, I'm really trying to look out and see if there's going to be a lot of triple commits, which, especially when a scene is going to develop so early, that is a nice side air. Oh yeah. My goodness, yeah, that's gonna do it for them. Yeah, that
big counter.
Yeah, huge counter. It's gonna be a triple commit, especially with a scene that is maybe not as developed as, you know, ones like North America or Europe. Maybe seeing like a lot of those, maybe just all 3 players end up going into that end zone, which, you know, can confirm into huge counterattacks. There's another goal already for 2 balls. They kind of just went around the top side underneath and through. And it's really interesting. Looks like Nair Shark at the moment. The Orion really trying to stand back, potentially trying to go for the throw play. The ball is going to end up being reset. There, tries to go for the throw play, or trying to pick it up, but no, too many people in the way. It's going to push out. Oh no, there's a nice Brax side signature. Eli gets another one though, but no, Shmori's able to pick up the ball. Another Brax side sig. And that's another point scored for 2 balls, and the SEA team is really showing these Aussies how to rack it up.
Yeah, it's interesting, especially we've seen from the Australian team that the Orion actually is not picking up a weapon at the start of the game. Now he picked up a lance, and they actually managed to score. But it's an interesting idea, but it seems like the Orion's trying to help out now with the second weapon.
Yeah, usually it's, when it comes to Brawl Ball, you usually have a set person that will do a lot of the running. That does seem to be the Hattoris. Both Hattoris in this case seem to do majority of that running, and then you're gonna have a Vrax that's able to just clear out, and then you would want to have someone that's coming back. He's a 1v1 out onto the sides and to try to get the weapon throw, but no, that was really nicely avoided by Keith, and they are 1 goal away from putting themselves 1 up here.
Weapon throw a bit too high, and yeah, the 1v1.
Oh, try to go for the play!
Oh!
Yeah, try to go for the player now. Only Xander for the blue team is left with the blasters, left with any form of weapon. At the moment, there's... Oh no, Keith trying to snoop his way in. That's a nice blast in there. And looks like the Orion's going to come through! Oh! Oh! Perfect dodge!
What a goal. What a goal.
What a goal. It was a nice solo run, managing to dodge in the dying seconds and managed to actually get the point through. So, it's working out, but it's a high-scoring, quick game at the moment. 4 minutes in, and it's 4-3. Ooh, side signature there from Xander. Oh no, Keith is in. He is well under the way of the weapon throw. Double weapon throw! Wow! Managed the first weapon throw, taking away the weapon, and then the second one delaying Keith's efforts just enough for blue team to get the ball. Now on the counter attack. Nice neutral air there on the spear. Now, Keith trying to come through again. There's a recovery. Eli taking out Nair Shark, but it's not going to be enough just yet as blue team still have the ball. Really trying to tie up this score at the moment. Presh coming out. Shimori trying to get his way underneath. Oh no, too much defensive efforts at the moment. Keith trying to squeeze his way underneath. No, they've regained possession. There isn't a lot of resetting that I've noticed with these teams. Oh wow, that was a nice clearance in the end. Now it's 4-4 with just under 5 minutes played in this match.
Yeah, resetting is kind of a staple of NA though, so you're probably not gonna see that a lot in EU, Australia, or Southeast Asia.
Oh my!
Nice avoidance.
It was really nicely avoided.
Yeah,
that is going...
seems like quick and close games is Australia's kind of play.
Seems to be the case, as 2 balls, they put themselves 1 game away from putting themselves into the grand finals. Really gonna have to try and squeeze their way through. But it's been very quick, very efficient games. Not like a whole lot of trying to back off of each other. They're just running in and just, you know, full horns. That's all it is.
It's a very aggressive play, and lots of triple commits.
It's very aggressive triple commits, which, as we've seen it not work out as much. We're seeing Young Pyo there with the Ada just holding back, using a lot of those blaster M-lights. Shimori now the ball for Brotown. He's trying to get the weapon throw in, avoids everything, and he's gonna get the point.
Oh, that was nice. That was great. Great dodge. Saw the blue team only covering the ground, so yeah, that was a nice goal.
Nair Shark getting effective use. That was a brilliant goal there by Protown. That's gonna end up leveling the scores. That was brilliant. I was going to point out Nair Shark's fantastic use of that down signature on the spear. And then Xander just comes in, Vrak's signature. Of course it's going to hit straight. Ow! It manages to tie up the game. Oh no. Keith is on his own. Can Xander manage to stop his efforts in time? Oh! The unarmed Nair's managed to do it. Just. There's a KO down on the side.
Completely unarmed.
They
aren't preferring the spear.
They aren't giving up. That's a good thing. Yeah, Keith trying to go well below the underpass. It's not going to work out for them. Now they have a 3v1. Trying to send Yunpyo way out to the side. Xander kind of hanging in the midway, trying to make something work. Keith rushes him down just enough. Ooh,
looks like someone's having connection issues.
Yeah, someone's having connection issues at the moment.
Alright, seems like we're back.
Alrighty, we're back underway after a couple issues there. It's a good sportsmanship all around. We'll appreciate it while we can.
Yeah, that's the only problem in Brawlball. The game's not optimized for 6v6.
Yeah, oh, that's nice work there. That's gonna end up giving... It's gonna put Protown in the lead for the first time this set, which it looks like they seem to have adapted alright. Seem to have adapted for now, but this SEA team has really been putting them under the pressure, under the pump.
Yeah, if Red Team cannot outpace the signatures with light attacks, trying to punish them, it's gonna be hard. So
Oh, there's another one already.
yeah, it's looking like the blue team is discovering blasters as well.
Yeah, blasters seem to be in full effect in the Brawlball meta. Shmori is in for another one, but Eli Yunpyo coming to try and stop him just in time. There's a Sair. Shmori picking it up again. Oh, the clearance from Xander! Is it going to be enough? No, it isn't. Defensive effort. Oh,
Nice
just. Protown running away with this one at the moment. Incredible stuff. Now, oh, Keith trying to get himself in. He does get one. He gets one back. But it's, at the moment, it is game point here for Protown. They can manage to squeeze in. There's a lot of signatures coming out, especially from the Braxes, that I'm noticing. It's mentally damaging enough in stock, but being hit by it in Brawlball would be a whole nother level. There's another one! Oh, trying to squeeze his way in! Shmori can't get the ball in time. Heath getting the ball. Oh, spear down air. Oh, a nice neutral air there from Shmori. You know, he has been doing a lot of the running, but even his defensive efforts on that red team counterattack have been proving really fortunate at the moment. Shmori now on the run for the ball. That recovery isn't going to be enough just yet. Shmori, he is through on goal! That is going to be the easiest game.
Oh.
That's going to be the easiest goal that I've seen coming out from this team. That was really incredible. Holy.
That was great.
We can manage to have a look at that one on the replay as these teams go into their final game. That was, wow. Really, really quick stuff coming out. No legend swaps in the final game of Winners Final.
Yeah, they're looking like they're very confident in the legend picks and probably trying to change up something for the red team at least. Going with the first attack.
Oh, wow. Xander already with another side signature clearing out in the defensive end, and as now blue team trying to push their way into offense. Shmori at the moment hanging above the end zone. The lance is coming in handy at the moment for Protown. It's already, they've scored in less than 20 seconds.
Yeah, they're aggressive as ever.
Yeah, it's guns and lance seem to be really, really helping this aggressive play. So it's been really working out for these guys at the moment. Xander's pushing them all the way up into the skies. The runner didn't even go in. That's in.
Yeah, the runner not being able to capitalize because of positioning.
I mean, they score again. Yeah, they've scored twice in under a minute. Like, the full-blown aggression from Protown at the moment has been well above par right now. Eli trying to snoop his way in. That down signature gonna place enough stun for 2 balls to get onto the board at the moment. Mori now with the ball, trying to make his way into the midpoint. Gets there effectively. Oh, just squeezes past that neutral air. Right now, trying to hopefully find his way through. Shmori can't, Nair can't get enough clearances on those side signatures with that spear. Shmori, he does make his way in. That's going to be another score.
That was great.
Oh, wow.
Seeing when to go in and when you got time to actually score, that's a good thing, good skill to have. And it looks like Shmori's aware of that.
Yeah, well aware of it at the moment. It was a really patient from Shmori, managing to just find the opening and just manage to seize onto it just like extremely quickly.
Yeah.
And Protown
That's
really
also
disadvantage.
That's also something the runner of the best team in Europe currently does.
Whoa.
He's not very aggressive.
Yeah, knockouts
Wow.
flying
Knockout.
out. And Keith,
Yeah.
oh, just getting sword neutralized just in time. He's not going to get the score. Oh, the ball, massive reset there. Looks like a couple of resets happening there for Keith at the moment. The ball is in the hands of Eli, getting unarmed, recovered again. Eli now onto it, trying to make his way through, loses the ball to a down signature on the Orion Spear. Ball lost again down there in the midway. The reset, unarmed recovery. This is a nice tussle here. The sword recovery not going to get the KO just yet. But there is one off to the side. Oh, the spear recoveries. Oh, really trying to took Shimori up to the sky, but the runner didn't manage to grab onto the ball in time. Now it's Shimori working their way through. Spear now gonna stop them just enough. The ball's been picked up by Eli now. He's alone. Has to deal with 1v1. The unarmed sideline gonna be just enough. Keith picking it up again. That was a nice usage of his own body for Eli, as that is going to be the score. It's 3-2 at the moment.
Yeah, it's looking like the triple commit didn't work out this time. But I'm feeling like the runners aren't too confident on a 1v1 yet, so I guess counters are harder.
Yeah, countering is a little bit difficult at the moment. Oh, okay, Nashok just getting the KO off to the side. Is Shimori in? Shimori is in. They're one score away from putting themselves in grand finals because of that.
Yeah, great D-Sig from Nashok. He's doing great on the Orion.
A little bit under the radar, Keith. Oh, that side signature just managing to pick up, and now Xander getting rid. Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough? No, not just. And now complete counterattack, the triple commit. What? That's going to end up. Oh my goodness gracious me! What on earth is happening?
What a defense.
The defensive
nice
efforts.
recovery of the ball. That was great.
Oh
Red team
days.
being a bit too slow on getting the ball back, so blue team could capitalize.
Shimori trying to work his way around. Nashok really trying to keep the bodying, but Eli just getting that side air. Shimori does get the ball back on the pillar. There's a spear recovery, and Keith getting the counterattack, but he can't get over to that end zone in time. Spear ground pound going to knock out Keith there. Now it's the board's kind of resetting a little bit. Shimori trying to work his way through. Can't get above the pillar just yet. Gets over to the top though. Trying to sneak his way in at the moment. Xander, Nashar can't get there. Nice unarmed neutral air, taking away the ball before Keith could manage put themselves into that end zone. Yeah, this has been like one of the longest scoring. This is the droughts between goals at the moment have been quite significant. Again, defensive efforts, but Keith managing to get the score just in time. Oh
yeah, it's
my.
looking like red team actually is kind of discovering how to counter the triple commits of blue team, the very aggressive play, and in turn blue team is kind of realizing how to counter the more traditional play.
Yeah.
But a great end light by Eli.
Oh no, Keith scoring his way in at the moment. Couple different weapon pickups at the moment. Keith trying to squeeze his way in. Nice end lights there on those blasters. And that's going to put it at 4-4. So we have a game on our hands. Last score. And Keith at the moment. We were like 4-1 at one point. And it's now 4-4. This is intense stuff. Shimori trying to make his way in. Keith. Oh no, huge counterattack opportunity for Keith. That's going to be it. Surely.
Yeah, the triple commits in the end coming in clutch actually for the red team being able to counter and blue team sadly being knocked down to losers.
That is Insane. We're gonna see that counterattack there. Oh, it was really clutch in the end from Two Balls, as they now put themselves in grand finals. We're gonna put ourselves on the other loser we're gonna put ourselves on the loser side of the bracket now, where we have DRZ up against the Worms. So the scene of the Australian Brawl Ball is developing, and
Yeah.
it's seeing different names and different teams, different players is interesting.
And it's looking like we're actually gonna get a Thatch, which is interesting.
Yeah, you don't really see a whole lot of Thatchers. I didn't really see many when casting the when casting the North Americans. It's, you know, like the craziest pick was like a Giro, but there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of that. At the moment, we are waiting for a player for DRZ. The boss, it's the 9-speed Thatch, so I can imagine that's the play.
Yeah, we've seen, like, there's some big NA and DU Thatch players, but they're similar to like Lance players in stock. They're very rare, and it seems like the blue team's coming out with a Nash and a Thatch. So this is the first game without a Rax maybe and a Hattori on one team.
Yeah, it is a bit interesting at the moment. I mean, a Nash isn't something that I've seen like a whole lot of. Obviously, Roscoe being a PlayStation 4 player, and recently kind of like swapping over to the PC a little bit, so probably hence why the Nash level is so low for those in curiosity. Nash isn't really something that he plays a whole lot of, but we are underway. I have to admit, Thatch is a bit of an interesting pick.
Yeah, it seems like, or it looks like he's gonna be the runner, yeah, as expected, because of the high speed. We'll see if the low defense is gonna cripple him, but it's looking like that's not a problem.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Doggo was in. Okay, that was a bit interesting. Doggo was in the platform.
That's a bug in Brawlball, which is pretty easy to get out of. You could just walk out of the platform to the right or to the left, but I guess they have to find that out first.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you're in a region where Brawlball might not even be considered as a game mode that you would play in a tournament,
yeah,
you know, it would become quite interesting when you end up like squeezing yourself into the map itself. You would become very confused. Oh, nice score though. 1-1 at the moment.
Needing the support. Doggo scoring, that's nice.
Yeah, Doggo with the score. It looks like DRZ at the moment seem to be a lot more just like free range when it comes to who selects who. Because I've seen DeBoss go for the runs, and then I've also seen Dexity go for the runs. Usually it's a lot of the time they're... Oh wow, nice clearance there. And it's gonna be 2-1. It is a bit interesting for yeah, Roscoe's gonna pick up the ball there. So all three of them, it seems to be like this hyper flexive team that they've built around. They just seem to be, okay, whoever's closest to the ball, you're the one that's gonna get it. And it just seems to be...
That's kind of how we do it in EU and NA, where if someone can get the ball that is way closer than the runner to the opposing goal, they're gonna take the ball. And it's nice to see the dynamic team play here in Australia as well.
Yeah, it is a bit like flexible. Like it's it's usually like what I've seen is like one person, maybe two, of them will do the running, but all three doing
Yeah,
the
it's
running?
interesting, and it allows for like some crazy passes and quick goals because you can swap around depending on who's closer to the goal.
Yeah, which is it is interesting. I'll go at the moment. Really trying to go for it. There's the ball reset. Roscoe trying to work his way in, trying to deal with the 2v1. Can't get out of it in time enough. The boss
Nice
though.
defense.
The defense on point. Oh my goodness. Both of these teams have really been doing well on the defense. That was a nice pass there from Doggo. Tried to pass it up again to Ragundas, but he was busy with the weapon, and now Doggo going at it again. He is in again. It's 3-1 to the Worms.
Yeah, it's looking like the aggressive Australian play is also working out against their own brethren. Maybe blue team does have to stick to the predetermined roles. Or I guess not.
I guess not. I mean, it's 3-2 at the moment. Anything can happen with just over 4 minutes left of play in the first game. Doggo, at the moment, just hanging in his own end zone, which could prove a bit dangerous, especially if blue team really try and play that really aggressive capacity. But there's a weapon spawn. Dex managing to pick it up on his own. Did a lot of the defensive work, picked up the ball again. Nice side signature there from DeBoss. Try to go for another one on the GC. Yeah, it's not looking the greatest at the moment. Another thing to point out is that, especially if you're doing a lot of the defending and your team just manages to grab the ball, a counter-attack could be brutal. A lot of this red team really isn't picking up the ball. Finally, Doggo on the Hattori does manage to pick it up. Yeah. It's really aggressive, like triple committing plays that we're seeing a lot of. There usually isn't like a whole lot of someone hanging like behind the pillar when your team is on the end zone. Seems to be a lot more triple commits. Oh my goodness, Raikkonen is getting the downlights there. That's going to end up taking out the boss. Now they can start a counter-attack. Oh!
Ross setting up for a big D-Sig, but it's being punished. And it's looking like blue team tried double runner before. Got a big counter.
Weapon through. Now it's Cheeseface on the ball himself. The clearance is trying to come through, but loses the ball.
Nice side there.
That was a nice side air. Ended up managing to knock the ball out of his hands. Now Cheeseface tries to throw it up, only goes towards a different teammate. The reset though for Roscoe, but Cheeseface can manage to dig his way in. All of blue team is unarmed. One more goal, and that will secure the victory for the Worms for game 1.
Yeah. And we'll see what blue team can do. I guess Ross doing great on countering like the sig heavy play of red team with the spear side there, for example. Staying out of the actual goal zone and punishing from outside.
Seems to be doing a bit of work. Doggo ended up managing to concede, but the ball's been reset though in the middle. Doggo picking it up for himself, and now he can go on the counter-attack. Ragun is trying to do the clearances on the unarmed. Can't seem to make it work at the moment. Dexity with a chase onto Doggo. Now Dexity picking up the ball for himself, and now he's through on goal. All three of red team managed to cascade himself back. The boss trying to do defensive efforts. Is it going to be enough? Yes, it will. They do get a score. It is 3-4 right now. It was impressive play coming out from DRZ.
Yeah. Cheeseface not being... looks like we got another connection issue.
Action issues happen all the
On
time,
the red
unfortunately.
Team.
And I'm trying to figure out if they're still continuing, because Doggo's kind of just running abroad. Yeah, this is a bit of a interesting tactic with 40 seconds left on the clock and 4 on the shotgun timer. Try to toss the ball up. Yeah, that...
I think it might not be a connection thing. I think they're just trying to stall.
Look, it was interesting. I'm gonna be interested to see if it will work. They do have the ball now at the moment. Cheeseface playing extremely defensive. 13 seconds left on the clock. They do end up getting the toss way out. And the reset.
Have to get a score right now.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to. The stalling will end up prevailing in the end as Worms, they put themselves a game up.
Yeah.
We're going to see...
Interesting game, of course. Yeah, very long. It's unusual to get a 15-minute game that goes to timeout.
Yeah, it's usually quite interesting. It is, this has been one of the more defensive games that we've seen from the Australians, but nonetheless, we head back into it, and there seems to be the Hattori pick this time for Roscoe. He does get off the Nash, the hammer, may not be doing much damage. Daxity, oh my goodness, going crazy on Doggo downstage. And that's gonna get a 3v1, but Cheeseface managing to hold onto the ball just enough for his teammates to come in. There are 5 players unarmed here. This has been a bit of a start to this game at the moment. Now weapon spawns coming in. Doggo gets the ball to reset into the middle. Roscoe picking it up for himself. Now trying to accolade their way in. And Doggo... Oh my goodness, the clearances come out. That was crazy. Now Roscoe, yeah, there's a lot more resetting here in this game than there has been in potentially this entire stream. Which has been a little bit crazy at the moment. Roscoe trying to get onto Doggo. Doggo, he was in that end zone, but he managed to try and squeeze his way away from it. And now the triple commit, not going to do anything else. Throw the ball away. It's going to reset in the middle for them. Blue team can sort themselves out, try and build up some defensive meshes, and press the counter attack. Spear ground pound. The ball is set right then and there. None of the red team is picking it up. Finally Cheeseface, but now Roscoe, who was standing in the midway preparing for that counter attack, now has the ball to himself after some impressive defensive efforts. Now Roscoe, he is trying to work his way through. The side signature's going to clean out all 3 of them. And DRZ have the first point of the game.
Wow, what a game.
What a point. That was insane. I don't know what to say from that. The Thatch, the blaster side signature from the Thatch really just helped out. The boss put in some impressive efforts. And now Cheeseface bullying Roscoe out the other side, taking out a potential defender as Doggo can squeeze in a point to make it 1-1 in this game currently.
Yeah. And it's looking like the Thatch pick is kind of working out to equalize. We'll see how it actually affects the whole game then.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Ooh, there's a blaster sider there from the boss. It's gonna knock the ball off the stage, and it will end up into the hands of a reset. Doggo trying to squeeze his way through. Oh my goodness, the Vrax coming in handy. It's 2-1 for Worms right now. This has been really impressive at the moment from the Worms, you know, playing in probably a bit more of a traditional sense compared to this hyper flexive style from BRZ, which, you know, maybe in other regions, if some of the Brawlball pros from, you know, EU and NA played it off. I reckon like the hyperflexive kind of play could work out. Oh no, they've scored again. They've only gone in and scored again. While we're all talking about this.
I don't know how the Australian like hyper-aggressive triple commit style would look like against NA in the U.
Yeah, especially like considering that. Oh no, Doggo is in again. Yeah, triple commits. Yep, that's wow. That was nice in the end. And Worms are one away from putting themselves into the losers final, and we have. It's not looking the greatest for DRZ, I have to admit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not looking.
But I believe in them.
You believe? You believe in the DRZ?
If they can manage to like stuff out the triple commits and punish the big signatures, I think they can get some good big counters going. But we'll see how it goes. I believe in them.
Yeah, it's at the moment, like, what I've noticed with, like, aggressive gameplay is aggressive gameplay works against aggressive gameplay. If both teams are triple committing, then it's kind of fine. Which, at the moment, the Australian scene seems to really love the aggressive play. Just run in, heads first. They don't really want to think about too much. If you can manage to stick the ball in the end zone, they will do it by all means. Yeah, there's a triple commit again this time, which it does work! Oh my goodness!
Oh, nice defense.
Oh no, but he's gonna be in again regardless.
No.
That's gonna be it, and Worms put themselves into the losers final.
Yeah.
And we are going to go now into the losers final, where we will have it will be Pro Town up against Pro Town up against the Worms. So sort that out there.
Yep.
And now we're just gonna have to wait on Pro Town to hop into the lobby. Alright. It's been some good games so far, I believe. You know, GG's there to DRZ. They are unfortunately knocked out, but hopefully we might see some more Oz. We might see them soon again. We might see some more Oz tournaments soon, if we can manage to have them.
Yeah, that would be cool. If the BCTI works out, if they can sponsor us like in this tournament, that would be great. But we'll see what BMG does.
Yeah, we shall see in due time, as 2023 will be a year that we will be rolling into. In the next coming days, as for me, there is only there is just over 24 hours until we get the new year, so it will be close. It'll be close. January obviously will come around, and we'll see what the new year brings for Brawlhalla and for Brawl Ball. We shall see in due time.
And next year, boots are going to be legal for tournaments, and EU, I know, has dabbled a lot in boots, in Brawl Ball at least. So we're probably gonna see the occasional boots gameplay.
Yeah, I'm actually like a bit interested to see the boots will be interesting. I have to admit, the boots will be interesting. I don't know how to feel about boots. Like, it's weird because it's a weapon that has a surprising amount of priority. And, you know, especially with, you know, active side air on those boots could prove to be really useful to try and, like, just take your opponent away from you. Which...
Yeah.
Yeah, just waiting on Protown to walk into the lobby at the moment, which I can't check chat too much. You might have to help me out what's going on there, or you might have to keep me updated.
Yeah, I will. We're looking currently. He's...
Well, I mean, they also can't join the lobby if the old team is still there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it looks like they are achieving their exit, and here we go. We finally have Pro Town in the lobby for the most part. Looks just last minute reconfigurations at the moment, and then we will get ourselves underway very shortly. So sit tight, chat, as we just try and sort out. I mean, it's not an issue. It's not an issue. They're just being very, very stinky. It looks like we might have had a game restart from Cheeseface by the looks of things. So, as he's left the lobby entirely. Looks like maybe the case is for a couple other people, but nonetheless, we're going to be getting started very soon. I'm interested to see if, you know, the double commit gameplay, or even like the triple commit gameplay will work out, because I want to be able to see one of the teams just try and just learn adaptively very quick at each other, because if they can learn that, like, you place one person behind the pillar, that will be useful, I believe, for them. It'll be useful to, you know, it'll stop like a lot of those counter-attacking plays that we've had. Here we go. We finally have the lobby almost sorted. Just got to do some team swaps. But yeah, it'll be good for them if they can manage to squeeze it in. We already have the Orions locked in and ready to go. I don't expect much different from these teams. You know, obviously gonna see a Vrax in there somewhere. We're obviously gonna see like a Hattori in there somewhere. Like complete opposite, like not even complete opposite, just the players are gonna be in complete complementary to each other. It's just gonna be, it's not gonna be about who has the better legend. It's not gonna be about who has the better weapon. It's just gonna be about, am I better than you? It's complete even playing field. It should be, at least.
Yeah. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see the legend picks soon, probably.
Yeah, Cheeseface was on that Vrax earlier. Doggo was on the Hattori for the Worms, and for Protown, I believe it was Xander who was on the Vrax, and Shimori who was on the Hattori. That rhymes. Yeah, there we go. There's the Vrax. There's the 2 Vraxes. Come on, Shmori's got to complete the set. It feels like I've got like a house of cards. There it is. There it is, finally. We are set and ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone now locking in the big Brawl Ball arena as we are going to get underway here. Game 1 in this losers final. Let's see who comes out on top.
We'll see, we'll see. Legend picks, not very surprising, as said before.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
At the moment, it looks like Shmori's the one with the ball. He decides to hang back a little bit to try and just potentially try and get a gaze around the room. Doggo now trying to squeeze his way in. Air Shark with a nice side signature. Goes for one again. Oh, Xander's done brilliantly to put the pressure. Doggo, brilliant efforts, and now he's going to get the ball on the counter-attack himself. That was a nice neutral signature by Nair Shark now. Maybe try to pick up a spear, but now it's going to be him with the ball instead. All of Red Team around the other side. Mori now onto the sword, the weapon throw, the ball throw away from Nair Shark, and now it's Xander with the ball himself. Everyone's unarmed completely. But no, Nair Shark does pick up the spear just in time. Doggo with the ball throw onto the pillar. Nair Shark brilliantly managing to keep Doggo away. Mori trying to get his way in. He does squeeze in a little bit. He does get on top of that enemy pillar. Is that going to be enough? It should be enough. Brilliant stuff by ProTown to get the goal that was needed to put themselves up ahead. That was amazing stuff.
Yeah, they're doing great. We'll see if they can keep it.
Ooh, ProTown now at the moment trying to hold on into the defensives, but Doggo managing to move around, find himself a little pocket of space. He just managed to stay in a place where the sun just shone directly at him and was like, here you go, touch of God. And he managed to get the score. Now, seems like ProTown at the moment, they're really holding back, trying not to play on like the super aggressive. But I say that it looked like there was a temptation at the triple commit. Nice side air there from Shmori. Ball does end up going down the reset. Xander's going to pick up the weapon himself. Trying to squeeze his way through. Doggo now picking up the ball for himself. Nice efforts there by Ragundas to try and send Nair Shark up high, but it's not going to be enough. Xander now with the ball on his own. Throws it up. Doggo now, yep, takes the ball, complete reset, throws it away. Now, Mori trying to find his way through. He does get the ball now. That was a nice GC, but no, Shmori can't pick his spot. He can't pick his moment at the moment. Doggo now with the ball, gets the throw. Xander with him, just the intercepting pickup. That was crazy. Now the ball's set just outside that red pillar. Cheeseface, the one with it, potentially looking for a quarterback throw here. He does throw it up to Doggo. He does pick up a lance for himself. Both the red teams now running the lance. Nair Shark trying to do something with this spear. Does enough that Shmori can get the ball. Double racks N6 coming out. They're flying about. Now, this Nair Shark team does manage to pick up the ball. Doggo, couple unarmed recoveries, now picks it up, stands on the midway point. Ragundas, he does retreat back. It looks like a complete reset because he was incredibly damaged. Now picking up the spear for himself. Trying to work his way through. And he does get up onto the platform. He squeezes and he can't get enough. The KO there. Now, Shmori trying to work his way through. Cheeseface with a couple nairs. Oh, that was a nice neutralite. Held
Great
up the
KO.
ball. It was a huge KO as well. Propped it up. Which Cheeseface is going to be a lot more on the healthier side. Oh no, that's not looking good. Nairshark's going to have a bit of trouble working his way back. It's not going to be enough though, as the Worms, they score. It's been a bit more of a back and forth tussle from these guys, which, no, quite impressive, I have to admit.
Yeah, it seems pretty even, so.
What's your advice, Errol? What could these guys be doing? It's even. What would one team have to do to manage to get the advantage over the other? Because at the moment,
I'd say
they're very even.
Yeah. For the blue team, they probably would have to get more traditional roles, try to punish the signatures with light attacks, so they're faster, and try to just outpace the triple commits playstyle. And well, red team, if they want to stick with triple commits, I mean, they're doing great right now, but I'd say have one team member stick with the six, and the other team member try to protect him with light attacks.
Yeah, I see. Right, goodness, he squeezes away, but it's not going to be enough. The unarmed, I mean, really worked out there for a little bit. Worked out just enough. Now the weapons resetting through. At the moment, these teams really trying to find something that's gonna get their way in. Oh, the signature there from Ragundas, and now Doggo has the counter attack at his feet. Oh, the unarmed! Oh, it was just enough. Doggo avoided a lot of that, but the unarmed nair was just enough to get Doggo into stun, which stopped his ability to try and score. Now Xander tried to squeeze his way through. Doggo, it's not gonna be enough, and huge down sig there from Xander. That was really impressive. Now, Protown have the ball. Shimori tried to get his way into the midway range, then had to retreat back. It was a lot of positional pressuring there from the Worms. Another reset there again. Shimori now onto the ball this time instead. Cheeseface trying to snoop himself out. Couple unarmed recoveries. There's a side sig there from Ragundas. Now Doggo hoping to make his way forward. Cheeseface has a couple Lance signatures. Couple Lance signatures here from Cheeseface. Xander trying to squeeze his way in. That was a nice side sig there from Shimori on the Hattori. It's a nice reversal sig because it can take out a player. It can take a player completely out of the equation almost. As looks like the ball's been reset, as like 4 players or 3 players just end up getting KO'd. And at the moment, Shimori trying to go into the counter attack. No one in front of him. Oh, but red team, the defensive efforts have been they've been building up in accolades. Doggo trying to squeeze his way through. Again, the unarmed nairs have been brilliantly timed by this blue team. I swear, this red team has been really good on the offense. And then somehow Protown just come in and be like, hey, we exist, you know, you're not going to score just yet. Oh no, 3v1. 3v1. Can he squeeze in? He will. He will. 3-1 now in terms of the scoreline. A little over halfway through this match, and it's close. I say it's close. Scoreline doesn't say so, but this gameplay really does. It's been really impressive, you know, for a first-time tournament. Like, these players are adapting quickly and they're learning quickly.
Yeah, they're both doing great.
Woo! Huge side sig. They try to go for another one now. Shimori can throw away his weapon. Comes screaming in for himself. Doggo on that unarmed. Oh, there's a clearance! There's another one! There it is, 3-2. We have a game on our hands. Holy!
Yeah. It's getting closer and closer.
It really is getting closer and closer. Doggo at the moment now trying to hold himself off and hold the other team accountable. Shmori now, he's trying to make his way in. The double lance. Yeah, we're seeing Xander there staying away from the pillar. It's gonna help him. Cheeseface is trying to like single him out. And Doggo now with the ball, he's pushed it way past the midway point, trying to squeeze himself into the end zone. But yeah, it's been brilliant defensive efforts. Cheeseface, he can't get a lot of these clearances, but now he can. Shmori, oh, that speed down, so he gets all three of them. They're trying to walk their way in. They respawn just in time. Shmori losing the ball. Doggo getting the reset.
Managed to get the ball away.
Yeah, just, man. Just. And now Shmori trying to work his way through on his own. Hattori against Hattori. Vrax against Vrax. Red team now trying to go onto that counterattack now. Oh no, Doggo's through. 4-2. 4-2 after all of that. 4:35 on the clock. As this has been a tight contest. I'm all here for it, man.
Yeah.
Now, oh, Doggo trying to squeeze his way through again. The defensive pressure again. It's this defense of Protown has been really put under pressure. And it's really coming through almost. Oh, try to get a couple signatures through. Doggo trying to sail himself high. Oh no, spear down, Sig. That's gonna be it. That is gonna be it. And 5-2 that game finished, but it was one of the longer games that we've had. Don't count them out just yet.
Yeah, the result doesn't look close, but the gameplay definitely does.
Yeah, the gameplay looks close, but you know, yeah, Worms just managed to sneak them out in terms of the score. We're gonna see Doggo come up high, and that down sig was gonna prove to be massive because it took out two of them. Like that down sig took out Nair Shark, and he wasn't going to be able to respawn back in time, and Shimori was too far away to be able to squeeze himself back in. And now Worms, they have one game to put themselves into this grand final through on the loser side. Looks like Xander and Shmori have now gone, they've swapped legends for each other. It is now Xander on this Hattori, and it is now Shmori on the Vrax, so it looks like a bit of a role swap. But when they've scored in just over 15 seconds, have the Worms, and it's not looking, the eggs aren't exactly sunny side up for Protown right now. But eggs aren't sunny side up, but Protown are cooking. They're trying to do some cooking. Let him cook. Let him cook a little bit. Maybe he isn't trying to get the eggs sunny side up. Maybe he's trying to get them maybe fried, maybe scrambled. I don't know. But just let him cook the eggs a little bit, yeah? Cast is cursed. Oh no, the eggs are being overcooked. Okay, there you go. Counterattack, the triple commit. Weapon throw, try to squeeze in. Xander, oh, the other Nair again. Okay, the ball's been reset. Cheeseface is gonna be the one to pick it up now this time. Now, Protown trying to run their way through. Oh, that side signature. Oh my goodness, again, but the ball ended up getting reset. Xander and Doggo both chase back for it. Xander picks it up first. Doggo gets the recovery. It's now a 2v2. Oh, Shmori with a nice side sig. That's going to take out Ragundas. But Xander at the moment really has to try and work his way through. There's the triple commit. It's not worked. Again, it has not worked. Protown need to learn something. They almost scored on that as well. So the triple commits might not be working out for them at the moment. Oh, they do score. It does put them in front. It does put them in front. So it looks like a nice breakfast with these eggs that they're cooking. But I can't really see that much. Like, I'm leaning over the shelf to try and see what the chef's doing with these eggs. But it's I don't know if it's enough. We're gonna find out soon. But yeah, Protown, they really need to back off on the triple commands. It doesn't work a lot for them. You see now Shmori, he's learned from the mistake. He's pushed his way back, and now he's able to defend Doggo. Xander does come back just in time as well. See, we're learning. We're learning, ladies and gentlemen. We love learning. It's like counting your ABCs all over again when you play Brawl Ball. And Doggo trying to... Ooh! Down sig again. The ball's gonna get reset. Now Xander is on his own completely. The weapon throws. Last ditch effort. Doggo picks the ball up off of it. Gonna reset now in the middle. Everyone's down there. They're all having a real scrumble fest. Scrumble rumble fest. Doggo with a couple weapon throws. Shmori ended up picking up the loose ball. He's gonna pick it up again off a weapon throw again. The Lance recoveries. And now Doggo is on the counter attack. The triple commit is gonna prove fatal again, and now we are tied 2-2. 12 minutes have gone, or 12 minutes left on that clock.
Yeah, we'll see. It's very even. We'll see what the blue team or red team can do. It's looking like either team has an answer.
They have an answer. It's just who can put the equation into the calculator first. Who can hand in that test first. At the moment, oh, the dodge too early, just squeezed through, and another reset from Worms. We're seeing a little bit of a mixture of gameplays from here. Ah! Again! Xander! Oh no! The ball's been reset though. Oh, that could have... If the ball managed to stay in play, that could have been huge for Protown. Now Doggo now with the ball on his own, but, you know, Lance side air gonna be enough. Cheeseface, you see him hanging back at the moment. He's waiting on that weapon. He picks up a Lance for himself. Xander trying to rush through down. Spear Nair, nice there by Raigundas. Looks like Xander trying to use the reset of his own stock to try and get back in time. It works enough. He does get the ball upon respawning. Trying to pick it up again as the ball drops just outside of that pillar again. Xander picking it up again, and now trying to pass his way through the midway point. Recovery on the spear. Weapon spawns have come in again. Now Doggo trying to go through the underpass of the midway. He does make his way around. Spear recoveries coming through left, right, and center. Oh no, side air there from Cheeseface. And there's like the entire blue team is in like burgundy health. So if I see like a Brack side sig and it hits like all three of them, expect a goal scored all the way up through, dodge through. Wow, Protown, it is 3-2.
Yeah, great running by Xander.
Yeah, Doggo with a taunt already. Yeah, I don't know if stalling time is gonna work for you this time. I mean, why would you stall here? There's like 9 minutes left, and you're down a point. Oh my goodness, the Brax down six coming through on those blasters. The ball is left in the endpoint. Xander picks it up. Raigundas with the intercept again. Doggo loses it again. Now Xander trying to squeeze his way through. There's a KO onto Cheeseface. Now Doggo trying to work his way through. The Lance side airs proving almost fatal. The weapon throw, reset. Yeah, now it's an air shark on the ball. And we have a couple players unarmed here for blue team. Cheeseface now picking up the ball. It is only Raigundas and Shmori left with a weapon. The weapon spawns come in. Oh, the ball spawn. Oh, Doggo's he's gonna manage to score off that. It's 3-3. This is impressive from the Worms.
Yeah, they're coming back. Both teams really close.
Yeah, this is a tough contest at the moment for these players. Ooh, couple signatures coming through. Some recoveries. I'm hearing a lot of Lance. Oh my goodness! 4-3! And Worms have a chance to put themselves into grand finals if they manage to get the next score. If Protown end up managing to score 2 now, then they put it 1-1 in this best of 3 to push themselves into that grand final. This is really intense. This is like ridiculously intense. The ball spawned. Doggo trying to work his way in. Oh, almost! Oh my goodness, the defensive efforts again from Protown. It has saved them time and time again. But can it save them now? Xander trying to go into the counterattack. The Vrax proving too much. The ball throw way far away. Now Xander picks it up on the reset. He's trying to clear his way through, but Raigunda's taking out Nair Shark. Now Doggo trying to get the ball throw in. Xander picks up the loose ball, trying to squeeze in. Oh no. People are flying everywhere. Hitbox is flying everywhere. Oh my goodness, the double KO, 3v1.
3v1, 3v2,
oh,
and then back to 3v3.
They're back, they've made their way through. The weapon throw there, not going to be enough. Cheeseface trying to squeeze his way through. Oh. Is that going to be it? That is it!
Great support, great pass. That was nice. That was a great goal.
That was huge for the Worms as they put themselves into the grand final with that. Let's have a look at that one on the replay. Gonna have a look at that last score. And that was, oh my days.
Yeah, Regunda's seeing Xander on the other side and see this time actually using light attacks instead of SIGs, and it works out for him. Killing with side air and keeping Xander in stun with side light air.
But now we are going to head into the grand finals as we have the blue team are in. The Worms now are on the loser side of the bracket. As a gentle reminder, they have to win 2 sets in a row to manage to win against the Southeast Asian team, which this is a matchup that has happened earlier. It was in the winners semifinals that these teams faced, where 2 balls ended up winning that one 2-0. So, look, if you're a Worms fan, you will hope to the heavens that there is not a repeat.
Yeah.
You will hope, but this SEA team is proving very strong. Everyone onto the map selections now as we head into this grand final. Yeah, we're seeing the Lucian pick now come out for Doggo. Which is a bit interesting. I mean, Lucian is a character that you can use like on the run, but you don't see it a whole lot. There isn't any changes from the last time that we saw 2 balls. But we are underway here. Game 1 in this grand finals. A lot of lance noises coming out, a lot of side airs, a lot of down airs. A lot of recoveries. They cover so much space with those massive hitboxes. So it's gonna prove enough. Oh, there's already a score in just over 20 seconds, and 2 balls have already got a score for themselves. So
yeah,
Worm's gonna have to wake up.
Red team, I guess, not very used to having to defend, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think the Worms defense will prove if the Worms can manage to just hold on defensively, I feel like they're going to be able to push through. They have a really strong offense, but building up defensive character is tough. because at the moment you're seeing like there was almost a score again, almost right away. Luckily, both Lance players managed to squeeze in time. So Ragunders and Cheeseface are doing a lot of that defending. They're gonna have to learn, like, just have one of them hold back behind the pillar when they're on that offense. Because right now it's a 3v2. Ragunders has to deal with it. He does get a couple hits though.
Great Ensig, big Ensig.
Yeah, it was huge Ensig. Could
Ada managed to reset the ball.
Yeah.
Give time for teammates to respawn.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Whole team unarmed.
Yeah, Keith is like managing to like evade holes in this defense, and then he gets into the end zone, and then you just see all three of Worms just rush into that end zone, which it's very like last ditch stuff. Doggo was in.
Oh.
Wow, 2-1. Holy.
Snacking the ball and scoring still. That was great.
Yeah, impressive stuff, but yeah, like, we're seeing it happen, which, oh god, it's happened again. It's happened again! 2 scores in quick succession for the Worms, and I've gone from, you know, maybe questioning their ability to play, and now, like, this complete counter-attack and playstyle is working, and Doggo scored 3 in, like, almost as many minutes.
Yeah, it's looking like offense is the best defense.
It's 4-1. It's 4-1, and 3 minutes have gone. Like, not even 3 minutes have gone. And this is gonna be like one of the quickest games of Brawlball I might be able to witness.
Yeah.
If Doggo didn't score here, this might be the quickest Brawlball game. He's got 2 beneath him in that underpassage. Like, this is really quick stuff coming out. Goodness, some global lance noises. Oh, Keith, he manages to squeeze in. It's 4-2. Oh
Rack's not
my.
being able to defend. This is why I always preach light attacks before signature attacks. A lot faster, especially on defense with light attacks.
Yeah, especially when you need something that's like last ditch. Oh no, Doggo's almost in! Doggo is in! That was a 4-minute game. A 4-minute game. You have got to be kidding me. Like, I don't even get enough time to show a replay. Like, oh my days. Like, they're back. They're already into it. Worms, they have... If they can get one more game under their belt, they can put this into a reset. So, we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
3, 2,
We're gonna find out.
1,
And we'll see if the blue team can crack the offense, I guess, of the red team and actually defend the triple commit.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I was like saying that like the defense for the Worms is going to prove the most vital, but it seemed like the game 1 attitude was if we have the ball all the time, we don't have to defend. Like, in theory,
That's
brilliant. And Doggo's in again. Like, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I feel, am I wrong? Like, prove me wrong here. Come on now. You don't have to defend if you don't. You don't have to defend if you always have the ball. Keith is in again, trying to get the spot dodge. Doggo managing to rip out an N-Light just in time. Gets the throw. Cheeseface, brilliant pass. Can't get the score off it though. Doggo now the one hanging back. Keith trying to squeeze his way through. Unarmed N-Light. Oh, Eli managing to squeeze in, picking up the ball after Keith lost it. It's gonna be 1-1. Oh my goodness.
Defensive Ada coming in clutch with the blasters behind the pillar. That's why you have defender behind the pillar.
Oh jeez. Oh, triple commit.
Oh,
triple commit.
Yeah.
Oh no. That's where it's gonna lie. Yeah, it's that triple commit. It hasn't worked for them, and now the Worms find themselves in a little bit of Yeah, they find themselves in a little bit of a pickle. Like, if they can learn to not go for those triple commits, then it'll be fine, I think. Like, Cheeseface has gotten held up the weapon throw, managing to prove vital again, but Keith is in again! 3-1! Very quick games coming out here. Like, 4 goals have been scored, and it's been 2 minutes on the clock.
This time, it's looking like the opposite. Blue team outpacing red team.
Oh no, and again, he's in again. Oh! Wait, Eli's in! Oh no! Just enough. Just enough. Oh my days, I don't know how they're, like, avoiding everyone. Cheese is triple commit again! Triple commit again! Yeah. Oh no, it's not looking good! Ah, they just squeeze in! The ball pickup, oh just!
Nice
oh my
defense.
god. Like, it's the triple commit. Like, it's not, okay. It's 3-2. If the Worms haven't figured out that triple commits are proving very dangerous, that it's been the cause of 2 of their goals conceded this match, then may have some slight issues.
Yeah. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll see if they have to change up anything, or if they just can continue.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, maybe it should be Cheeseface hanging behind that pillar with a lot of those rack 6, especially if you can get a hold onto blasters. Using that down sig will be very effective. But it feels like Cheeseface is probably the best candidate to just hold off and not be the one to go into the triple commit.
Yeah, I hope so. For the red team.
Yeah, Cheeseface at the moment on those blasters. Eli
nice
getting...
defense by Eli. Good pass to get over around the defensive racks. Oh.
Oh my goodness. Oh my! Oh my, 4-3. That is incredible. Now, it's the Worms are facing a mountainous task. If 2 balls can score 1 more, they put this game at a 1-1, and then it becomes sudden death for the Worms. Then it becomes sudden death for them.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's Ada signatures flying through, a couple on the bracks. That recovery. Now it's Doggo. Ooh, it's 4-4. 4-4, just under 5 minutes of play have gone. And we've put ourselves on deciding goal. If the Worms can win this, they put it to a reset. And then they can win 2 more games. But if 2 balls can win this, then we put it at sudden death for the Worms. And then the ball is in their court. Like, they have to act if they lose this game now. Yeah. But momentum is a very, very funny thing. So it's gonna be really tight. Keith trying to squeeze his way through. The land side air from Cheeseface. That could be crucial. And so now the Worms are on the attack. Eli with a huge weapon throw. Some last ditch defending there.
Eli trying to throw up the ball to be able to support himself with attacks, but forgetting a Doggos and arms, and then can just pick up the ball.
Yeah, now couple Cheeseface is gone, Shadow's gone, right goodness is gone, 3v1! He is in! After all that!
Is it. 1 more game, and they win the tourney of Australia.
Like, that is insane. Well, we're gonna have a look at that on the replay. But...
And they're already going into the next match.
They're already going into it.
Replay.
Yeah, all 3 of them were not spawned in by the time he managed that.
And great work of the Ada as well to wait until everyone is KO'd to go in and not and still defend, even if 1 guy only is alive. Oh god. that D-Sig.
Doggo trying to work his way in. Oh no! Oh my goodness!
Great side there. Great side there.
That was huge. Huge side air. Alright, now Doggo trying to work his way around, but Yumpio's spear recovery proved vital. Recovery. Oh no, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Eli! Eli held up two of them. It essentially turned that attack into a 3v1, and Keith just walked in with a bit of style. It looked like I swear I saw like the Zoolander meme over again. Yeah. Keith just turned around and just gave them that light skin stare. Like that's what I was seeing.
That's why Blast is such a good weapon for defense and for support, because you can just lock down opponents.
There's another, like, while we're talking, Worms tried to go for that triple commit, and Doggo just saw too much danger, and he just ended up backing all the way out, almost to his own pillar. He loses the ball in the midway point, which evolves into the reset. Doggo picking the ball up on his own! Oh my goodness! That spot dodge wasn't enough! Keith managing to slide through. Now Cheeseface getting some blasts and airs of his own. My goodness, the people are damaged left, right, and center. Keith trying to work his way through. The GC taunt wasn't enough!
Trying to GC taunt to stay in the air, almost. Oh!
Now it's 1-1.
Too fast, and it's even again.
This is crazy stuff. At the moment now, a lot of these blaster signatures trying to work its way through. I'm hearing like a lot of blasters. There's an 8er and 2 Vraxes on my screen. Of course I'm gonna see like a lot of blasters. Oh no. Now Keith trying to work his way through. He evades a lot of regulars for now. That was a nice dodge to get away from him there. Now Doggo's working his way through. Oh! Working through, not enough. Oh! Keith's trying to squeeze his way through! He does manage eventually! 2-1! Oh my days! Look, 2 balls at the moment are in advantage. As it stands, I don't think it would happen, which it's not gonna happen, no. Oh my goodness, Eli working his blasters around. Doggo trying to squeeze his way through again. Blasters! Oh my goodness! But the triple commit worked out then. The triple commit worked then, but it hasn't worked for them in the past. It's a huge, like, risky play.
Yeah, if the blue team can get one guy behind the opposing support to punish, like, the side 6 from behind, then the triple commit's not gonna work. But if they can get all of blue team in front of them, then it might actually work well. It's blue team's call here to kind of look at that in defense, but great side sig.
That was a nice side sig from Eli, and that's put 2 balls 3-2 ahead. 2 goals away from a Southeast Asian team taking out the tournament, which is insane.
Yeah, I don't even wanna see them in their own region.
Yeah, it'll be scary.
When they don't have lag. That'd be really scary.
Yeah, it's weird because like SEA players to Oz regions, like I've played against some people that 4-bar just fine, and then I've played against some people that just 1-bar. Like the connection differences is interesting. I get like 100 ping to C, which as a 3-3 with 5 minutes almost bled off the clock.
I don't know if that Endlight was the right choice, to be honest. The Sidelight might have been better because of the higher range, the bigger range, or just dashing more to get closer. But
and Doggo's in again. Oh! That was
Nice
huge defensive efforts. The weapon threat managing to get rid of Doggo's dodge and then rushing through. 1 goal away. They're 1 goal away from an SEA team taking out the Australian Championship.
Golden goal for blue team.
Golden goal.
If red team cannot keep up their defenses, it might be a quick, fast goal, but...
Oh no, Keith is in. Doggo does take the ball from Yumpio, trying to get the chase down. Doggo, it's golden goal for both teams. If 2 balls get the next goal, that is it. Tournament over, and they take the victory. Worms get the goal now, and they put it in the reset. This is so intense. Doggo now, the ball for himself, trying to squeeze through. Yumpio's recovery gonna take out Keith, trying to get the weapon, the ball throw away, but it's gonna end up resetting. Doggo now with the ball, trying to squeeze through. Weapon throw is coming out. It's a nice weapon throw, last ditch defending, but now all of blue team is unarmed. Doggo onto his pillar, dashing through to the midway section. That unarmed down air, huge, and now Keith can squeeze his way through. Gets onto the pillar of the midway. Now,
Nice there.
It's a nice neutral sig there from Cheeseface, knocking the ball. Oh! Huge side sig there from Ragundas, but Eli trying to squeeze his way through all 3 of Worms into that defensive effort. Now Doggo trying to squeeze through, unarmed side like Keith, trying to make his way through again. The Lance coverages Doggo now. Ragundas trying to get through. That's gonna be it! That's gonna be a reset for the Worms.
Bracket reset.
A bracket reset.
What a close match. What a close set.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. That was intense. Like, I'm breathless thinking about a lot of that. As we go into the reset, both teams now on the losers' side of the bracket. It is do or die for these teams now. They have to take 2 more games. You know, 2 balls, it was so close. And like the adaptation from Worms, like both teams are just playing off one another. It's just one of them gets it and then the other one does, and then the other one gets it and then the other one does. It's just like, it's super back and forth between these teams. Like, you know, game 1, it was, oh my goodness. Keith ended up getting the ball off that reset, which ended up resetting in the Worms' own goal. Don't ask how, but it did. It did. And now Doggo is standing up on, he's going in between pillar and platform, as it just bled out too much. The chase down, Doggo tried to squeeze in again, and it's 1-1 after all that. It was impressive.
It's very, very impressive. It's still extremely close. The Ace are doing work behind the pillar.
Ooh. He's in again. The great endlight. That was impressive defensive work. That's what that was. That was like insanely impressive defensive work.
Yeah, blue team using more and more light attacks. Seeing how valuable it is to be faster. Nice side sig.
Ooh, another one. Oh, Doggo trying to squeeze through. He does. 2-2. Wow.
Oh, the blue runner not being able to pick up the ball fast enough.
Yeah, just not enough in time. There's a couple down 6 come through. The ball thrown away. Doggo now getting the reset. Trying to squeeze his way through. Trying to find some chinks in this armor of 2 balls. As the triple commit might prove fatal again! Oh my goodness! The defending is off the charts, but yes, it does prove to be the cause of another point for two balls in this set again. The triple commits, like I'm seeing less and less of the triple commits, but a lot of the time it's proving to be it's not proving to work out for a lot of them.
Yeah, they're kind of learning. Blue team's learning how to defend against the triple commits, and red team's learning how to score without using triple commits.
Oh my goodness.
Really close to...
That was a nice gun stick there by Raigundas. Which I have to give credit where credit's due. Raigundas has been doing impressive stuff with the Orion. Like a lot of his defensive work and a lot of his clearances have been nice.
Great recovery.
Great recovery. Cheeseface got him right back at him though with that blast of the recovery. Couple side airs. Cheeseface trying to squeeze his way through. Raigundas now piling in the pressure. Nice clearances, Doggo. It is 3-3. It's highly aggressive gameplay, and they're learning. They are learning one by one. They're really like they're bouncing off of each other. Two lances. Oh my goodness! Clearance. 4-3. This has been so back and forth. This has been incredible.
Yeah, it's really close. The Red Orion doing insane work as a support. Raigundas showing his prowess in stock.
A lot of that spear work. Oh, Doggo trying to squeeze his way through. Oh no! That Cheeseface was there to try and he managed to delay Keith's efforts enough, and the red team end up getting the ball off of that in the end. Now, try to take the ball up into the skies. Now Keith with a ball of his own. Try to get towards the pillar. Raigundas puts in enough support. Nice down air there. Try to squeeze in some more. Oh, goodness gracious me. All three of them were in. Okay, so...
Ball reset.
Yeah, gets the ball reset. Now Cheeseface is the one trying to squeeze through, but no. Ends up losing the ball effectively. Doggo now with a ball of his own. He's gonna squeeze through just 4-4. Golden goal in game one of the reset.
Such a close game.
You know, for
almost every set going to last score.
Yeah, for two regions, which for a region with a relatively like underdeveloped Brawlball scene, like they are learning a lot. There's like a triple commit happening again. Cheeseface, he ends up getting KO'd for that, and
yeah, Doggo retreating to knock accounts again.
Yeah, it seems to be that when Raigundas and Cheeseface go for that triple commit, Doggo really tries to hang off until like the entire blue team is gone. Oh, Doggo's in! Doggo is in!
There we go.
Wow! That was impressive stuff. One game away. One game away for these worms to try and squeeze themselves into getting the reset win as well. No changes from anyone. They're all happy with their teams.
3, 2,
but oh my goodness. It was a tight game to get the it was incredible. Oh my goodness. Trying to work
Great
way again. Oh my goodness, Doggo scored already.
Insane running by Doggo.
Yeah, insane evasive maneuvers by Doggo, scoring in like under 20 seconds again. So the worms, they have their heads held high here. They haven't held high, trying to get a couple spear nairs. Doggo getting the huge reset. Now Keith, yeah, there's all of them were in the midway, and Keith managing to go collect the ball and put it in the end zone unscathed. As it is 1-1 in game 2. Now, Worms, yeah, the 2 balls really trying to hold off the defensive accolades of Worms, but it's not working for them just yet. There's a nice down signature. But, oh no, triple commit, proving fatal again! Eli squeezes his way through. 2-1 now for 2 balls. It's the triple commits. It's like they're learning from them, but maybe not quick enough to understand that that they've conceded so many times for it. Yeah, it looks like Eli just trying to reset his own stock. Doggo trying to get his way through. Yanpia. Raigunda's... Oh no, the triple commit! It worked, like, a little bit. I saw Raigunda's, like, creeping into the end zone, and I was like, this might not be good. This might not be good at all. But, it's... At the moment, Doggo just hanging, using that pillar for defense of his own body. Raigunda's in cheese face, trying to clear the pathway for Doggo and Raigunda's right now. And oh no, it's coming through all the way! No, not enough. Keith screaming his way through, but the entire team managing to come back. Eli with the ball. Gets side signature. That's gonna result in the knockout. He does respawn back into his own space. Triple commit again. Triple commit again. It works. It works for them. 3-2 right now for the Worms. The triple commit is such a gamble, and it's working for them. And I'm trying to call them out every time for it. Keith trying to sail himself high into the sky, but not going to be enough. Yep. Oh no, 3-3 now. 3-3. This is intense. Now Doggo, he squeezed himself through the SD. It's 4-3. It's 4-3 right now. If the Worms score here, they win the bracket reset and therefore take the tournament for themselves. The ball ended up getting reset accidentally. Keith evading everything. Can't get into that end zone though. The blasters proving fatal. There's a side signature. Ball ended up getting reset. Now Doggo gets the ball, trying to go underneath everyone, but falling rain of hitboxes there. Doggo is through, almost. Now it's Keith, the double lances. They're trying to work their way through. They do get into their own end zone just in time. Keith having to pull back.
Very defensive running here. That's what I'm seeing in Australia.
Yeah, it's when you get in the way of a lot of those hitboxes, and especially when there's a lot of like triple commits, like now, then aggressive running can prove fatal.
Yeah.
So
it's really interesting to see like the different regions compared to an A and the U having different tactics.
Oh no, Doggo's in! Could this be it?
Oh no.
It's it! That is it! It is over! The Worms are the Brawlball Monthly Champion for Australia. Oh
Taking
my
back
days.
the Australian tourney from Southeast Asia. Nice.
That
was
is
great.
huge. Huge stuff coming out from them.
Alright.
We're gonna see that last one as Two Balls and Worms. We're gonna see their last score. That blaster down air propped the ball nicely for Doggo. He evaded everything. That is gonna be a GG from us. We appreciate your time. My name's been that Jerry Boy. Errol, any final words?
Final words, I guess. Aus region is very interesting, very aggressive, very fun to watch. And I'm very excited to see Southeast Asia.
Yeah, we will see Southeast Asia in the next couple of hours. But for now, my name's that Jerry Boy. Alongside with me is Errol, and we will see you all soon. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye.
Who should we raid? Just message it to me so they can't hear you.